Somebody's taken their power back. This energy on the table right now is really good. My name is Morgan Black. The band and I are here to channel a message for you. Your first oracle card up is follow your own good advice. Trust yourself and know what is best for you. Absolutely. This is all about your intuition. You know what's best for you. The problem is when we start thinking we know what's best for other people. It's about teaching people how to think, not what to think. Next, you have belong to your own dream, create your own life. Love it. This is such a shift from the last message. Thirdly, we have I want to be the queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, and passing the test. The last two messages were about tests. They were about forks in the road of decisions. So this is rad. I'm so happy to see this, Starchild. Woo! Another hurdle. All right. Under follow your own, I'm going to call it intuition. It says good advice. We have the paranormal and we have stamina, 9 of Wands. The paranormal is also the card of curiosity. Going within. Releasing your imagination. Getting out of strategic planning and being creative with it. So let's see what this curiosity is under following your intuition and trusting yourself. We have the Emperor in the upright, right on. That is the best energy to start in. The 9 of Swords and a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So you're standing in Emperor, Empress energy. There's no better energy to be in. It's boss-like energy. You're balanced. Your masculine and feminine energies are balanced. You're embodying all the things from all of the kings or queens in the deck. Tarot doesn't have gender. We're reading energies. You have the Knight of Swords. I always talk about the Knight of Swords being that fast incoming messenger. Tends to act without thinking first, even though it is a sword card of logic and has to retreat. It's like they take the action and then gather the facts. Now, this can be a really good card if you are listening to your intuition. If you're listening to your intuition, that means you have the answers you need to move forward. But we do have a 10 of Pentacles in reverse here, which is not matching Emperor energy. So let's talk to this 10 of Pentacles really quick. Why is the 10 of Pentacles reversed under intuition? The King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse is a very manipulative energy. Manipulative energy. There are a lot of cards that are leaning towards a decision within a relationship on this table right now, because you have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers too, which leads me to believe that the Emperor is listening to a King of Wands in reverse, which will reverse that Emperor's 10 of Pentacles, whatever that 10 of Pentacles is to an Emperor. So there is still somebody talking in the background. There's still someone in your ear, Emperor, Empress. What does this King of Wands in reverse have to say about this 10 of Pentacles in reverse? What is the King of Wands in reverse? Let's say the opposition to the 10 of Pentacles. A 5 of Swords. There's a rivalry here. There's a rivalry between the Emperor energy and the King of Wands in reverse energy. Starchild, this reading is for you. You are the Emperor in the upright. And there is a rivalry about your happiness. Okay. What is this rivalry about? What is this Five of Swords? What is this rivalry about? I think I know what it is, but I want to say it yet. About a Three of Cups. This is all about relationships and partnerships. Your intuition, Starchild, is telling you where to go for your Ten of Pentacles. There are energies around you. And the ringleader looks like a King of Wands in reverse. Energies, partnerships. These could be work partnerships. These could be friendships that are giving you some wonky advice. And your oracle at this time is telling you to trust yourself because you know what is best for you. To go into your intuition and not listen to this other energy. Next we have the Nine of Wands, which is the Stamina card. It is also Christ consciousness in the beautiful creatures deck. It's making intuitive decisions in Christ consciousness. So let's see what's going on under this Stamina card. You are making decisions about creating your own life at this time. So there are energies that are going to be adversaries to that, always. But that's not the point. Oh, Judgment. Get one more on this Stamina card. You are calling judgment on these opinions around you. That's why you're standing in Emperor energy. We have a Knight of Cups, a Page of Pentacles, and Judgment. The Knight of Cups being with the Page of Cups means that this is you are calling judgment on, it looks like a group of energies, opinions in your circle. You are going in with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups energy. This is really good because this is a balance of emotion and logic. And to think intuitively, we have to have a balance of head and heart, which then speaks to the soul. That's when you go into whatever your source is, your divine is that you communicate with and make a good intuitive decision. But this is good, Emperor, because you're calling judgment on whatever information is coming from these energies. You're intuitively making judgment on it and then making your decision from there. That's how it should go. Not just solely taking the advice of others without trusting yourself and looking within. This is good. This is good. All right, belong to your own dream, create your own life. We have the Two of Wands, which is all about decisions, and we have the Two of Cups, which is relationships. So let's look at this Two of Wands. Somebody trying to flex on a relationship decision you're trying to make, Starchild? All right, it's on this Two of Wands. Belonging to your own dream, creating your own life. People always have something to say, don't they? That's never going to change. It's about our reaction to it. Ace of Wands, that's the card I want to see with this. That's really good. Queen of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. So, you know, the Swords is all about truth, right? The Queen of Swords is approachable, will take in all the information, analyze it, make a just and right decision. So it's logic based. This is really good. That's why you have the head and heart over here. Ace of Wands, which I talked about in the last reading. I love this ace card because this is someone standing in sovereignty, going forward and saying, this is what this ace, this new beginning looks like to me. Don't really care what everyone else thinks. I'm going to go in and move forward in my new beginning based off of my tuition, based off of my needs, wants, desires, the life I want to create for myself. And I'm going to move forward passionately. Don't care what anyone else is saying. So this is really good energy. But 3 of Wands is the passage, and it's in reverse. So let's see what that's about. What's the hang up about of moving forward into this new beginning? What's the hang up of moving forward into this new beginning, of living your own dream and creating your own life? What's the hang up? King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone trying to manipulate a financial situation. 6 of Swords, that's good. You know, Starchild, that you want to move into calmer waters. But there is a King of Pentacles in reverse energy, along with this King of Wands in reverse energy, that has a lot to say about you creating your own life. All right, let's look at this 2 of Cups relationship. Let's look at this 2 of Cups relationship. Oh, this is good. This is good. We have 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the victory card. And the victory is in the mind. Not over another human. It's in the mind. Using our intuition, going inside, loving ourselves enough to say, hey, you know what? I don't care what anyone else thinks. This is going to be my best life, and I'm going to live it. You have the Temperance in reverse, and you have the Hermit card. Those are very juxtaposed. What this is telling me is that you went into hermit mode, you went into introspection about this relationship decision and these energies that were saying yes, no, maybe, giving advice where probably advice wasn't even asked. And being that you have Temperance in reverse, which is the Patience card, it makes me feel like it's go time. It's go time, like right now. Like, you've been patient enough about this situation. You've been patient enough listening to these energies, which you would because you're the Emperor, right? An Emperor is a leader. Leaders listen. We have extremely good active listening skills. We will take in all counsel from all parties. But at the end of the decision, at the end of the day, the reason why you're standing in Emperor energy and you're a leader is because intuitively you will make the best decision. Whether this pertains to you or a group of people. You have a 2 of Cups and you have a 3 of Cups on the table. So this could be pertaining to a single relationship between you, Emperor, and another Starchild, or it could be around a group of people. I have a feeling that it's a personal relationship because there is the 2 of Cups and the Lovers card on the table. So next we're going to go to we're going to say king because there's an Emperor on the table. I want to be king, stating my sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. The first thing you have is the Strength card, fortitude, having to stand in Leo energy. Page of Cups in reverse, removing emotions from the decision that you're making. I have a feeling it's not that you're removing decisions about this relationship, you're removing decisions about these relationships, plural. So you have a Page of Cups in reverse, you have a 2 of Wands in reverse, and you have a 10 of Wands in reverse. This is really good. So you're standing in strength in your sovereignty. You're passing a test right now, and you've dropped all burdens, emotionally, physically, and otherwise, over making this decision. Let me get some clarification on this 2 of Wands in reverse, because 2 of Wands in reverse is choosing the fork in the road, making the decision to go forward passionately. And we also had the 3 of Wands in reverse over here. So what is the... There's no burdens. What is standing, the test is done, so what is standing in the way right now? What is standing in the way of moving forward in action? You have Temperance in reverse. You want to take action. You're through the thinking process. You're ready to take action, which is a good thing. Today will be the first day of Aries season. It's all about action. Death in reverse. You're still avoiding something in this situation, Starchild. You're avoiding some kind of ego death somewhere. You want to be right about something. You are right if you're following your intuition. You're doing the right thing for you. Others might not think that you're right. But that's not what we're talking about here. Why the death in reverse? Why the death in reverse? Why the death card in reverse? Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're feeling unbalanced. You're feeling unbalanced, or you're feeling like you have to juggle two different situations. Oh, that's what it is. If an emperor feels like he has to juggle two different situations that may not be balanced of each other, it means that for some reason, I don't know if it's actually all mental or physical, feel like you can't completely walk away from the energies that are not in agreement with you declaring your freedom and stating your sovereignty. And there might be some situations where you can't. I don't know, maybe you are the boss of a company and can't walk away from your company. Even if everyone else in the company doesn't agree with you, but if it's your call at the end of the day, and you know in your head and your heart that you're making the right decision, that you're standing in your purpose, that you're standing in leadership energy. Leadership energy does take everything into accountability. Are you going to have some displeased people? Yeah, of course. That never changes. Let's go a little further into this imbalance. What's the imbalance? This may also be about two relationships. Meaning, again, because there's a relationship and a lover's card on the table, maybe you're divorced, right? Maybe you're getting into a new relationship. But if you have a child, there's always going to have to be that cord can't be cut, right? To your child's mom, and that's a common dynamic, right? A blended family where sometimes it can be like, I can't completely let go of this drama back here with this person, but what you can do is set really good boundaries. You can set really good boundaries, you know? Okay, what is this imbalance? The Lovers, again. Okay, let me tap into this for a second. This definitely has to do with the love relationship. You have the Lovers twice on this table. Because the next card we're going to clarify is the Lovers. You have the Lovers here, and you have the Two of Cups. There's a lot of controversy about this relationship that you want to move towards. What's the controversy around this relationship you want to move towards? What's the issue here? Your intuition is telling you to do it. What's the problem here? Four of Wands. Well, it's what you want to do, for sure. Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It's the unity of two people in celebration. walking into the next chapter of their life together, phase of their life together. So what's the... I still don't understand. What's the imbalance? What's the imbalance in moving towards this new relationship? The High Priestess. The Emperor wants to move towards a High Priestess. I think I know what let me... What is the Emperor's hesitation about moving towards the High Priestess? What my mouth wants to say is, you can't hide anything from a High Priestess. So there's something blocking here. There's something blocking you moving forward. There's something that you don't want to say out loud, but you know what? You're going to just have to. It's just that simple. You see? Yeah. High Priestesses are human lie detectors. So what's the hang up here? What's the hang up? I feel like there's a secret. The Five of Cups in reverse. There's no regrets. But there's something about those spilt cups. Honesty is always the best policy. That is you being your authentic self, Emperor, Empress. And if someone doesn't want your authentic self, why would you want them anyways? Okay, let me get one more on this Five of Cups in reverse. There's something here that she may not want to tell me, but let's see. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse with the High Priestess? What's the hold up here? What is the imbalance to the High Priestess? Nine of Wands. I feel a little defensive about stepping up to the High Priestess because there's something that you don't want to say. I'm so curious, but like when these messages are like collective readings, they shouldn't get too specific, but I can't help myself. What is this about? Why are you feeling like you're going to have to put up your walls? Put up a wall, because that's what the Nine of Wands is. This crow is literally building a wall with his wands to approach the High Priestess. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Delusional thinking. Okay, listen, Emperor. This is pretty clear. You bought in, you drank the Kool-Aid, okay? Emperor, you drank the Kool-Aid of this King of Pentacles, this King of Wands in reverse. Don't know if they're your friends, don't know if they're your co-workers, your family members, but you drank the poison about a High Priestess. You've now found out that these sources were completely delusional. There were no facts. They came in real quick with this Knight of Swords energy, wanting to sabotage this connection for you. And you know that when you go to step to the High Priestess, the Lover's card, you're going to have to tell the truth. This is my personal opinion, but I think that I know that the energy of a High Priestess would respect that a whole heck of a lot more than not hearing the truth, not having direct communication. That's definitely what High Priestess energy is about and for. So, and besides, if you beat around the bush with it, if you're not real about it, it's not like the High Priestess doesn't already know. All right. Next, let's go to the Lovers. The Lovers is the last card in this spread. Let's look at this potential new partnership between an Empress and a High Priestess. It's a good match. Those are, you know, those are both high vibrational energies. We're not talking about a page and a High Priestess or a knight and a emperor. So this is good. And look, we're all here having a human experience, and we all, it's, are we humble enough to admit when we've effed up and learn the lesson and move forward? Carry on, Emperor. All right, let's talk to this Lovers card. This is good. You're whatever all this was about, you're following your intuition. The Chariot, I like that. In an effort to create your own life and state your own sovereignty, and you obviously passed a test here. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh, I love seeing the Six of Cups with a relationship spread, a relationship card, especially over the Lovers. It's just sweet. It's sweet energy, sweet memories, and you have the Chariot. The Chariot is not only just fast-moving energy, but it's also it's balanced thinking. Your thinking is balanced at this time. You are not in the illusion, whatever illusion was weaved or spun around this High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you the truth. And you seem to have no desire to be in temperance over it anymore. Why the Sun in reverse? You're going to have to sacrifice something or someone to be in this relationship. Okay, let's see. Why the Sun in reverse? Why is the Sun in reverse coming up? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. You know you're going to have to cut some people off in order to create this new relationship, this new connection. You are being very generous to these other energies. You're being very generous to these other energies that were attempting to block your Ten of Pentacles. Your fulfillment, your abundance, the life that you want to lead doesn't get higher than the 10 in Cups and in all the suits, but Cups and Pentacles specifically talks about fulfillment. And 10 is the ultimate fulfillment. Usually a 9 of Cups or a 9 of Pentacles is abundance, happiness, and singular energy. That last pentacle is two energies coming together for creating the ultimate of whatever their dreams are. All right, let's get some final advice on this. You know what you're doing, Emperor. Your intuition is already telling you what to do. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. This is good. That means you're walking away from conflict. You're walking away from the illusions. We have a Hierophant in reverse. Here's why I like to see the Hierophant in reverse right there. That's that whole concept of Hierophant in reverse is being, it's almost like being your own Hierophant in this case. It's moving away from the herd. It's moving away from the herd and following your heart. There may be a little bit of difference in values between the Emperor and High Priestess. not values, I shouldn't say that. If an emperor and a high priestess are teaming up, whether it be in a love relationship, work relationship, anything like that, they're going to have the same values. Their core values are going to be the same. Their opinions might be a little different, but whose isn't, right? And that's part of sovereignty, right? Like, if we're getting in a relationship with someone, it's two people, it's two whole people coming together. So both people's sovereignty still exists within the relationship. Justice, you have justice in the upright. This connection is going to balance something out for you. Tell me a little more about this Justice card. It's going to balance something out for the Emperor, for the High Priestess, for all these other energies. Depending on what side of the wheel they're all standing on, you know. Could be something karmic in this. A connection between an Emperor and a High Priestess is definitely not a karmic relationship. The Star in reverse. Somebody's really been messing with this connection, Emperor. This is your wish fulfillment. But the universe has called justice on this situation. You just need to be brave and move forward. Let's look at a couple of ruins. Never let anyone else reverse your star. Ever. Especially when you're standing in Emperor energy. An Emperor is a balanced leader who is very generous and gives a lot, energetically, time-wise, financially, otherwise, to the flock. So these energies that you have been so generous to, in return, are giving you advice to attempt to reverse your Ten of Pentacles, which to want to impede on someone's Ten of Pentacles are emotions of envy, jealousy, hatred, all those ugly things, right? All those ugly emotions that if one energy is projecting it on another, it's only solely because they haven't done the work. They haven't done the work to be standing in the upright as an Emperor or High Priestess. So, healer. This relationship's going to be healing for you. If you're moving towards a High Priestess is a healer. Magic. What relationship? Who doesn't want magic in their relationship? These are two very powerful energies on this table. Safe travel, safe passage to travel towards this soulmate. It's a soulmate connection. What are you waiting for, Emperor? Full moon at the bottom of the deck. There's a full moon coming up real soon. What, like on the 25th? I think we're 5 days away. I think it's time for you to make your move, Emperor. All right. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy this kickoff of Aries season. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. It greatly